The first quarterfinal match of the 2026 World Cup between France and Morocco ended with an easy 2-0 victory for the defending runners-up. Kylian Mbappé and Ousmane Dembélé were the goal scorers, helping Les Bleus secure their place in the semi-finals. For the second consecutive time in the World Cup finals, France and Morocco faced each other in the knockout round. After eliminating the African representative in the semi-finals of the tournament in Qatar nearly 4 years ago, coach Didier Deschamps' team was determined to repeat this achievement when the two sides met in the quarterfinals. With high determination and a significantly superior strength, Les Bleus quickly pushed forward, pressing all the Moroccan players back into their own half. In the first 5 minutes, France had a very good opportunity to open the scoring. But goalkeeper Bono played brilliantly, plus a bit of luck, successfully saving 2 shots from Kylian Mbappé and Dayot Upamecano. After those initial tense moments, Morocco regrouped, played cohesively, and limited France's attacking opportunities, making it difficult for Les Bleus stars. The turning point came just before the water break, when Mbappé accelerated into the Moroccan penalty area and was fouled by Mazraoui. A penalty was awarded to France after VAR intervention, but Mbappé failed to beat goalkeeper Bono with a weak shot in the 28th minute. In the following minutes, France continued to dominate the game and created several more excellent chances. Désiré Doué intercepted the ball in midfield and accelerated into the Moroccan penalty area to shoot, but again failed to beat Bono in the 35th minute. Bono was then beaten by Lucas Digne's powerful shot from outside the box in injury time, and the crossbar denied France a goal. While the first 45 minutes saw a lack of luck and clinical finishing from the French attack, failing to score after 13 shots, the Les Bleus stars found their accuracy in the second half. After a brief resurgence from Morocco in the first 10 minutes, France regained control and scored the opening goal. In the 60th minute, Mbappé showed that while he might not be a good penalty taker, his shots from open play were a completely different story. After receiving the ball just outside the penalty area, the Les Bleus captain executed a perfect curling shot from the edge of the box, past Bono and into the far corner of the net. With the opening goal broken, France played more comfortably and just 6 minutes later they scored their second. Following a lightning-fast counterattack, Ousmane Dembélé accelerated from midfield and unleashed a powerful shot from outside the box that narrowly missed the inside of the post, beating goalkeeper Bono and bringing France closer to a place in the semi-finals. Leading by 2 goals and enjoying a comfortable game, coach Deschamps made tactical substitutions to avoid suspensions and deliberately slowed the pace of the game, ceding control to Morocco. Despite having chances, the North African team failed to create many situations that troubled goalkeeper Mike Maignan. Conversely, if Bono hadn't played so well, Morocco would have conceded several more goals from French counter-attacks. Ultimately, France secured an easy 2-0 victory to claim the first semi-final spot. Coach Deschamps' team will face the winner of the match between Spain and Belgium, which takes place in the early hours of July 11th.
Spain is considered superior to Belgium not only because of their form, but also because Luis de la Fuente's team has demonstrated the most complete order at the 2026 World Cup. Before the quarterfinals, La Roja was the only team that hadn't conceded a goal. Unai Simon kept a clean sheet throughout their North American campaign, and also set a World Cup record for the most consecutive minutes without conceding a goal, including a record from Qatar 2022. Unai Simon's record is a testament to collective strength. He has a well-organized system at his disposal. Spain doesn't give their opponents many attacking opportunities, controls space, and always maintains the necessary tempo. The 1-0 victory against Portugal in the round of 16 is the clearest evidence. It wasn't a spectacular performance, but it showed that only title contenders are capable of achieving such a feat. Portugal fought hard, defended tenaciously, but were still defeated in injury time. Furthermore, for much of the game, Portugal couldn't pull Spain out of the structure De La Fuente had built. La Roja controlled the tempo, neither rushing nor panicking, and settled the match with a goal from Mikel Merino. At the heart of it all was Rodri, the man of the match winner. The Manchester City midfielder dictated every aspect of the game, acting like a tactical compass. On their way to winning Euro 2024, Rodri was the architect of Spain's tempo. After a less than impressive group stage performance, his value was most evident in Ronaldo's final World Cup match. With Rodri, Spain felt secure even when the game was deadlocked. Behind him, the central defensive pairing of Laporte and Pau Cubarsí also excelled at building play. Belgium became more interesting to watch after daring to leave Kevin De Bruyne out of the center. No longer slowed down by a playmaker past his peak physical condition, Rudi Garcia's team plays more dynamically and directly. Trossard has emerged as a leader, with 2 pivotal assists in the 2 knockout matches. The victory against the USA clearly demonstrated this. Being better doesn't necessarily mean enough to create an upset. Spain is more stable, more balanced, and has more quality in every line. Belgium may make the match tense, but breaking down Spain's system is not easy.
This match is scheduled to take place at 3 p.m. tomorrow, Eastern Time, coinciding with the premiere of the Disney's Moana live action, live on Fox and Telemundo, as well as digital platforms.
Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you again with the Disney Artist channel. In today's video it will be the character Nessie from the short The Ballad of Nessie. Nessie is the protagonist in the 2011 Disney short The Ballad of Nessie. She is a homeless creature who attempts to find a home, and she's voiced by Lorraine Newman. Nessie is a sweet and beautiful creature who gets sad very easily when something awful happens to her. For example, McFrugal taking over her home to make it a golf course. Nessie once lived a peaceful life in a small pond with her rubber duck McQuack until Tycoon McFrugal paved it and the surrounding land over to create a golf course. Though so distressed that she wanted to cry, she was dissuaded from this course by an observing bird and so decided instead to find a new home. However, every attempt proved fruitless, and each observer she encountered expressed the same sentiment against crying as the bird. Finally, after a long journey without success, Nessie broke down and cried a literal flood of tears. Once they were spent, she discovered to her astonishment that they had produced a perfect new home for her, Loch Ness, where she and her rubber duck, McQuack, would live peacefully forever afterwards. A Nessie plush appears in 2 scenes in Prep and Landing, Naughty vs. Nice, first on the screen of the elves as the toy that Timmy Turwelp wants, and then among Grace Goodwin's toys. Nessie can be spotted in 2 scenes as a figurine in the holiday short Olaf's Frozen Adventure. She is first spotted during the musical number That Time of Year, and later during the scene when the sled is on fire. Nessie's face is seen on the back of a newspaper in Monsters at Work in the episode The Big Wazowskis. The paper says, "Nessie's secrets unlocked," implying that she is the Loch Ness monster that Mike had mentioned in Monsters Inc., who had gotten banished in the first place along with Bigfoot and the abominable snowman. In Once Upon a Studio, Nessie appears with Jaeger Clade, Dolores Madrigal, Eric, and Ariel, who joins in singing When You Wish Upon a Star, only to be interrupted by Scuttle, who is then cut off by Baloo. She is then seen amongst many other characters from Walt Disney Animation Studios who are all gathered for a group photo, all while singing the last verse of When You Wish Upon a Star. First is to draw the teal-green body of the plesiosaur, then draw the belly part for Nessie. Next is to draw 2 legs, then draw the tail plesiosaur for Nessie. Next is to draw 2 arms, then draw the head and make the face for Nessie. Finally, attach 2 ears, then wear the scarf and wear the hat for Nessie. So the character Nessie from the short The Ballad of Nessie has been completed. Now, if you like this video tutorial, please remember hit the like and subscribe button to receive the new notify. At the same time, please download the app and go to the website DisneyStore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free, used by many peoples of the world. Thank you everyone and see you soon.